going on? Sorry, I couldn't. I pushed it back as much as I could. Sorry, Ed. I try not to do this, but I already pushed it back. And I got somebody. Oh, if she gets over her panic attack, I actually have two. Hopefully, at least one of them will come on. Well, this has been a while in the making. Somebody I've been talking to for I don't know a few months, but I usually try to push the Tommy shit over to Ed, but um, she just wasn't comfortable doing it there, and she's kind of starting to freak out now. But all right, I texted you the link, hon. Oh, you just click the link that I texted you, or you can text the one in the chat. And okay, mods, don't let anybody. I mean, they can disagree with my guest or whatever, ask questions. Just don't let them disrespect her. Actually, that goes for both of the ladies I'm having on tonight. They can ask questions, they can disagree, but just don't let them get malicious. All right. Oh shit. I tell you what, Lisa, if you want to go ahead and come up first, that's fine. We'll work it that way. Cause yeah. No, it's not PHI. All right. Oh, hey, just so you know, when I saw you text me, but when I get a text on live, I can't go look at it. All I can see is the top line. But all right, somebody's in here. Hey,
Hello.
Lisa,
How are you?
you're on WPTSFM. How are you today?
I am doing good. And how are you?
I'm all right. So I didn't actually see myself the fuckery that happened to you it was last night, right?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't actually. I went to look, but it was privated. I didn't even know that Sabby had a freaking channel. But I mean, I'm sub now.
Yeah, I didn't
But
know either. It was posted in, I believe, maybe your Discord or text. I'm not sure. And I clicked on it. I'm like, oh, cool. Sabby has, a YouTube channel and she's going live. And then, yeah, as soon as I went in and I got attacked.
all right, like I've heard about it already, but just explain what happened. That way,
Okay,
the people in
so
here know in case they didn't see it.
back when we had a memorial for one of my friends, somebody made an account, a troll account, and someone thought it was Meow Meow because this person used his picture and said some not so nice things. I didn't see all that.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's Twomper. Actually, that's where my money's at. Can't prove it, but that's what I think. But
You know
I'm
what's
sorry. Go ahead.
odd is I'm sub to that person, and I don't sub to anybody from Twomper that I know of. Maybe they pretend to be
Well,
somebody else,
yeah, they had
and I
massive
sub.
troll accounts.
Okay, so anyway, Ed posted that it was Meow Meow. Cat Eyes was responding to that. Um, Apparently he said I responded and was like arguing with Cat Eyes and saying a lot of stuff about him. I wasn't. Um, the comment that he's claiming that is there, it's not there, and I didn't remove it.
Okay.
So if it was there and he saw me talking crap about him, you would assume he would respond because he responded to Cat Eyes. So where's his response to me? He couldn't find it. He can't find my comment. Nothing. I believe that what happened was Cat Eyes tagged me because I was trying to figure out who it was with some other people. And that's where I first saw that Ed had posted that it was Meow Meow, which it wasn't. That was a mistake. And I don't sub to everybody. I only sub. Okay, I did sub to Tiffany, aka Belding, in the past because, well, I thought I was a real person. I'm naive, I guess, right? And and I had sub to Hebrew in one of his troll accounts. The Tiffany account's not there anymore. I can't find it on my list. The Hebrew account's not there anymore. It's not on my list. But this bad account is.
Hmm.
So I don't know. Maybe it's one of those two accounts. I don't even know. But anyway,
Right.
so when I went into the Savvy Live on panel, it was a guy named Ryan, who's I've never met before, never even seen him, never heard of him, never talked to him, nothing.
Yeah, he just kind of popped up all of a sudden. He was actually on my panel here a few nights ago.
Okay.
But
And
yeah, I
I'm out of the
never.
loop.
I don't know. That's
Never said a word to him.
Sabby's boyfriend, right?
That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, because I think when he was on my panel, like they were both on the same device at the same time. So like I'm pretty sure they were together when he was on my panel.
Yeah, which is fine. I have no beef with him. But as soon as I went in, um, boom, meow meow went off on me, saying I'm a bitch and just these names. Um, I have it recorded, so I had the receipts that Ryan did say the way to apologize to her would be to come to her house or a window and jerk off.
Ah,
Now, Meow Meow was not going sideways sexually or anything at that moment, but Ryan claims that he was being funny, that Meow Meow was acting Jeffrey Dahmer ish. Meow Meow didn't say too much that even made sense for him to think that, but he's trying to play it off like that's just my humor, blah, blah, blah. But that was malicious to me. That's borderline like sexual harassment to me. And as a survivor, it's just not what you say to somebody. It's uncalled for.
yeah.
So he
It's
kind of,
one thing if it's somebody you know and
well,
somebody you
yeah,
know and you're joking around with.
yeah.
That's
Oh,
one thing.
boobs.
But if
Oh,
it's
squirrel. Oh, boobs. That's fine. Whatever.
just
It's not malicious.
yeah,
That's just being an adult, being funny. But it fed him. And then he kept going on. Oh, this bitch and this bitch. Took like 10 minutes to try to find this comment. And I'm like, what show receipts? And then he started saying that, oh, he's apologizing. But immediately after apologizing, if he's wrong, he says something else derogatory towards me. That's not apology to me. That's not how you apologize. I'm not gonna like even accept
right.
that. So then he goes on saying that he's gonna deliver a dick in a box to my house. He's gonna pull up and yeah, give me a dick in a box. So Ryan's like, oh, what are you gonna do? Gonna wrap it? And then he's like, oh, I'm gonna put a pink bow on it and bring it to her. He goes, oh, I like your style. Again, agreeing and okay with Meow Meow's, harassment. But he did try to say sorry, that he didn't mean anything, doesn't know me. That wasn't how it was. But it is how it is. And there's other
Well,
people there
here's
listening to this.
here's what where I stand on it. I've known you for a while. I mean, we aren't close, but I've known you for a long time, and the way that the stuff that I've seen, the way they are coming at you and accusing you of saying certain things, I do not believe that for 1 minute. You're not like
Thank
that.
you.
It he, Probably everybody listening right now knows that fucking Lisa is a good person. She don't mess around like that. So I'm reasonably sure that they're full of shit when they're saying that she said these things. I just can't. She wouldn't. She just wouldn't. You know. So
I know. And
anyway,
if,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, and this was on apparently Damon's channel. And he doesn't remember seeing that. He says that he likes everybody's comments with the heart. And he doesn't remember doing that. So he didn't see it. He would have saw it. He probably would have thought I was out of content. Like, oh, Lisa's like, something's going on with Lisa. Two, Meow Meow would have reacted to it like he reacted to Cat Eyes. And there's no reaction there. And I did not delete anything, but I couldn't tell him that. Like, he just was not buying that. It was not nothing I could say to him will get him to change his mind. Then after it's all over, Damone started a panel so I can go up there and speak my side of the story. So nobody thinks I'm a scumbag to this guy I don't even know. And he got to say his piece, which is fine. Damone was very respectful. And bam, you're done. Now it's Lisa's turn. Well, then after that was all over with, boom, meow meow goes to Ryan's. And he's sitting there saying that LB said that I admitted to everything and that I'm sorry. BS. I went straight into Ryan's panel when I got word that he's there and said, no, that's not what happened. I did not,
I
say
wonder,
sorry. I'm not going to say sorry for something I never did. I'm just not going to.
right? And I can't ever picture you doing that anyway.
I
Is
have
it
no reason
possible that there's
to.
there might be a troll account that has an exact copy of you out there starting shit? Because that
That's
kind
what
of
I
thing
thought.
happens a lot.
At first, that's what I thought. You got the wrong Lisa. One, somebody took my friend's picture and made a fake account. Maybe they took my picture and made a fake account because I'm like, there's no way I would do that. Even with
Yeah, that
somebody I
happens.
can't stand in this community who keeps coming at me in this community, I don't go mouth off like in public about her. Even when I see her, I just tell her to shut up and that's not true, whatever. I'm
Yeah,
not like that. I don't agree with a lot of people, but I don't
I know who you're
like
talking
them.
about, and a lot of people are saying the same thing. So yeah,
Yeah, I don't. It's just not like me. I just come in and try to support people. I try to help catchers. I've decoyed myself, not for any other catchers, but for myself, because some pig came to me.
hmm
I've Brian and I have donated money. We in chats we drop links. We just help as much as we can. Support, are there for them emotionally, whatever they need. I mean, we have Nuber, so we do look up chomos and go that route and help them and send all the info to them, see if things match.
it's
I
cool.
had been verified before, and I've done that, and I'm just not one to start drama. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like I like watching it. I just don't want to be the person that causes it. I am in the
Right.
panels, the drama panels, whatever, but I'm not the one
Yeah,
starting it.
I never see you start shit ever.
Thank you.
That's what got me when I first started hearing about it through DMs and stuff. And just hearing people talk about it. I caught part of Ed's. I was in and out of Ed's panel. It's probably still going on. Sorry, Ed, if I stepped on you, but I had to go. Um, and the first thing I asked people is like, "Are you talking about Bryden's, Lisa? Because I don't think this is right." And they didn't think it was right either. But yeah, that's what kind of blew my mind is that they were accusing you of saying shit that I know damn well you didn't. You didn't.
Yeah, thank you. Like I have no reason for it, and I don't know. Like there's gonna be drama in any community you're in, and of course the panels are
Mhm.
gonna be the most drama. But what I do believe in, if yeah, there's free speech, I get that. But if somebody's up there doxing or malicious or being sexually harassed, they should get dropped.
Well,
And not back
that's
up
the whole
until
thing about how they hide behind free speech. Like, look, you will not find a more constitutional motherfucker than me, right? But free speech was meant to protect the people from the government, not to protect the people from each other. The way I see it is, if you're in my house, you will follow how I want to run things. If not, you're welcome to leave. If I'm in your house, I will respect your wishes, or I'll leave. People they want to say, "Oh, what about my free speech? What about my free speech?" When they're just doing nothing but fucking causing trouble and trashing people. And then when somebody comes back at them, they're like, "Oh my God, cancel them for saying that." You know what? Fuck you. That's why. I mean, there are certain people that I will not allow on my panels, and sometimes they try. Actually, one of them just tried. Goodbye, motherfucker. Um, there are certain people that I just won't. I mean, and I am probably the crudest panel host we have. The thing is, though, like when I don't say much lewd shit to you because I know you're not about it. The stuff that I say lewd shit to, for the most part, um, except for JT Colfax. These are people that I have that I talk to regularly. You know, we have a lot of phone conversations. We confide things in each other. They're people that I know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or if they say shit to me first or whatever. But as far as him talking about jerking off in your window when you don't even fucking know the guy, and it's meant as a fucking
A threat.
derogatory thing.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
threat. You're
that
gonna come to
that's
my house. Now you're gonna come to my house. Okay, but he's not stopping. He's still out there just saying things under alts and everything. And people came to me apologizing in DMs, but at the same time they're like, "Well, just get out of the live if you don't like it, or don't go in there." Did I expect that? No. I just didn't appreciate that either. Hearing that, I don't understand it.
right. Yeah, you gotta. I mean, it's about context. And here's something. Oh God, I just lost my train of thought. Fucking
My
concussions,
fault.
right? No, 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 it's my fault. That freaking. I've had a lot of concussions, and this last one is really fucking with my head. So, yeah, I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I don't know.
But yeah,
I
when I
mean,
heard that, I'm like, there's no fucking way, you know?
and these same people are like, "Oh, it's free speech. They can come on panel. They can do this." Let's say their significant other was attacked like that. I do
Right.
not think they would handle this the same way and just say, "Oh, you need thick skin." I mean, I didn't cry about it. I wasn't upset about it or anything like that. I was just shocked and mind blown that I'm going to say it. Hypothetically, let's say I did say something about that man. Okay? Is this
Hmm.
how you react to it? Is this how a grown adult, reacts to something like that? No, that's not how you react to it.
No.
I
I
mean,
mean, he could
maybe
make the
personal
excuse that he
message
was
me.
drunk or whatever, but there's,
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that, which shocked me. That people should see him for who he really is. He's a good guy. People should like lend out a hand and try to help him instead of like talk bad about him.
well, that's all fine and
What?
good. People
Okay.
can do that, but that don't mean we have to let him keep fucking pulling this shit. You know what I mean?
It's
I've had
just
him on my panel
facts.
before, and everything went fine, but after that, I don't think so. And I'm even leery about people like fucking how many panels did Nevermore go on to apologize, and then he wound up fucking flipping out all over again. So, and he wanted to come up here and apologize, and I'm just not going to let it happen because I know how it's going to go down.
Yeah, it's odd. Like, one week that happens, next week it's happening again. I don't know. The man. I mean, he didn't do what he wants. Be wherever he wants. I'm going to avoid the guy. I'll block the guy. Whatever. But don't continue to lie to me to people that say I admitted to doing all this to him to try to make me look bad. He's the one who's bad. I don't care if he's drunk, high, on drugs, whatever. That was malicious. Like that was not nice. It was meow
Yeah, I
meow.
mean, we
Okay.
can. I mean, I've been fucked up all this shit and said some wild stuff to people myself. Um, and if somebody would have like said, "You're not coming on my panel anymore because of that," I would understand. You know what I mean? Uh, it would be my fault or whatever. But the thing is, like, the people that come at me about the stuff I say are not the people that I say it to. It's other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can read a room, and if I don't think somebody's about it, I just don't say things like that to those particular people.
I mean, you
You
can't
know,
go
like
on a
I
plane and
can,
say, "I got a bomb." Oh, it's freedom of speech. Whatever. Just go sit down.
yeah, no, no, that don't fly. I would never do that again.
Hello, Bill Evans.
Hey, Bill Evans.
But I don't know. It's dumb. I just hope it's over with and he can just shut his mouth and keep my name out of it. He only dug himself a hole. He only made himself look worse. I'm not worried about my reputation or anything. I'm nobody. I'm just a supporter of the community. Who cares about me? but don't continue to bring my name up. Don't continue to go on alts and like in Edward and Locks just now and continue to harass me. And he probably
I
will.
mean, there's
It is
no.
what it is.
I heard. Oh yeah, that was something else. I heard Locksmith. Oh man, how did that go? You guys all know the story, I'm sure. I'm just behind and I don't know everything that transpired. I saw bits and pieces of Ed's stream throughout the day, but like Locksmith said that he's the reason that this community is fucked up, but nah, he's not the reason. This community's gonna be fucked up no matter what. I don't think he should stop. Maybe set up boundaries or something, and just like don't let certain people pull their
Oh,
bullshit. But like, I mean, I don't know. It's his ultimate. At the end of the day, it is his channel. He can run it however the fuck he wants.
yeah,
But
and
I
it wasn't even
understand
on
what
his
people are
panel.
saying. I that was something else I was going to ask, because if he's getting blamed for that and it wasn't even on his panel, what the
It wasn't
fuck?
even on his
That's
panel. Like
bullshit.
he messaged me saying sorry for what? Like for why are you saying sorry to me? Like I don't understand. And then he made the post how he's not going to do panels anymore. I don't know why people are blaming him. I definitely did not say anything about
Okay,
Locksmith.
so he's getting Locksmith is getting blamed for something that happened on Savvy's panel, right?
I don't know. That's kind of like
Okay.
how
Well,
I
if
saw
that's the
it.
case, that's some bullshit. And like I understand what people are saying, because he will. And again, it's his channel; he can do whatever the hell he wants. Because
Yeah,
he
you
just
can do
lets
what you want.
anybody on, lets anybody say anything, and then it gets people riled up. And I get it. It makes for more views. I understand that.
Yeah, and I
Um,
know to avoid it.
but
I know
this,
to avoid that. But Sabby's, I didn't think I had to avoid that. I'm getting pinned
yeah.
like, oh, you should have just avoided that because you don't have thick skin. Oh, Lisa's a pussy. That's what I was told too. Because I was called a name. Ooh. No, it wasn't the name calling. It was the sexual like harassment and threatening to come to my house. There's a huge difference. You can't just say, "Oh, I'm sorry if I did anything wrong." Oh, I'm gonna bring a dick to your house. A dick in a box to your house. Ha ha ha. It's not funny. Like we're full of survivors here, and it's like re-victimizing the victim. Like a survivor. I got told, "Oh, if he knew who you were, he wouldn't have done this." Does it really matter? The person's human. You shouldn't be doing that to anybody.
Well, I mean, if he's gonna blame it on the alcohol, he would have done it no matter who it was. I think. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's an excuse because oh, they have liquid courage when they're drinking. They say what's really
Yeah.
on their mind. Well, then I guess that's been eating at him for a whole week. He never came to me, never said anything to anybody in this community about apparently what I said. Now I screenshotted Ed's thing and where Cat Eyes is. I don't see a comment where he's saying I said something. I do see Cat Eyes tagging me, but now that same day, that bad troll went into Bryden's channel and said they were watching him. And I did tell Cat Eyes that. I don't know where though. I don't know if I was messaging her on Instagram or somewhere. But that's pretty much what I told her that day. And that's almost
Hmm.
sounds like how she's reacting. Oh, really, Lisa? Like, I didn't know that. Like they went to Bryden's and I did screenshot that.
Well, there's something possibly coming up about a certain jar shaker. I don't know if it's gonna pop off out in the open or not, but it's a possibility.
There sure are a lot of ants in that jar.
Oh yeah, we all are. We are all ants in the jar. And there are particular motherfuckers that are up there with a magnifying glass in the sun, you know.
Oops, sorry, that's my phone.
Well,
I know. I
so, oh,
just
that was
suggest
you.
if you have beef with somebody, just kind of go to them personally. Try not to make it a big spectacle or harass them or I don't know.
Yeah. Like I said, I didn't get to see the stuff myself, but I've heard enough about it, and like it's all consistent. It's all online, so I know what's going on. But yeah, for anybody like everybody in this community that's been around for a while knows how you are and knows that you're not about that shit. So
I
I don't
didn't
know.
see
There's
one
either
person like deny that, you know, I was a bad person. I would do that. Well, until it got into Ed's stream today. But those are a lot of just the trolls, and which is fine. Panels, trolls are fine. Like we need some kind of different opinion, right? Debate, different opinion. That's great. We're
yeah.
all
Oh yeah.
people. We're all different.
Debating is awesome. I like debates. I just don't like it when people start screaming and you got five people talking at once and getting mad. That's
Just
that I don't really care for that, but I find myself in it a lot.
but just to come at somebody threatening with sexual things is that was very wrong. Even if he was
Yeah.
to apologize for that, and I don't think he would mean it. I don't think there is any coming back from that. You just can't go at somebody like that. And then my husband tried to get on Ed's panel. He was denied getting on to talk about
Oh
it
really?
today.
Huh. Well, I mean, he can
Unless
come
they
up
just
here if he
didn't
wants.
see him.
I don't want a channel war.
Or
Well,
maybe
that
there was
that could
10
be like
people up there.
I've done that. You either have too many people
I
or
mean, it
like
could have been 10 people
when
up.
I'm
There was a
blabbing
lot.
when I'm blabbing, I'm not looking at the screen. So sometimes people do try to get on, and like it takes me too long, so they hop off, and I just miss them. That
Yeah,
happens.
it's true. But Locksmith, I don't think you should cancel your channel or anything like that. Like you had nothing to do with this.
Yeah, I don't either.
I mean, it would be nice if the panel owners could take control a little bit. If they see somebody being harassed, maybe, hey, I'll let you back if you can behave. But
Hmm.
it's not gonna happen. I know who to stay out of.
I mean, there's no good solution to this either way. I mean, originally like when Locksmith opened up his channel, right, like right at the beginning, originally it was supposed to be for people to bring their beef there instead of fighting it out in catchers chats, which is fine in theory. But like, I mean, going back a year or two before that, people would bring that up to me like, "Hey, we should start a panel." Fucking Twomper, before he went in on me, he suggested that we do that, and I'm like, nah. I know what's going to turn into, and here we are. So it was fine in theory, but there's just too many troll. I mean, different kinds of trolls, but there's just too many people that have foul intent. I'll put it that way.
Yeah. I agree,
I'm
Bill. That
sorry,
is like,
guys. I
I'm like reading
I
chat. Sorry,
haven't.
I'll just pause.
No, I'm reading the chat now too because I'm sorry, guys. I haven't been reading it, so I was not ignoring anybody. I'm just reading it now.
I mean, you have your people who drink who are happy go lucky, funny, harmless
Hmm.
people. But then you have your people who are drunk and it's like schizophrenia comes out. They have arguments with people that aren't even there or with people or they're just malicious and mean.
Hmm.
And if you know somebody, is drinking and they're not that nice, maybe hey, if you're going to behave, you maybe come up, but if you're just going to like hate on people, maybe not. Even Cat Eyes told him that I wasn't saying anything and that we weren't arguing or anything like that. She tried to tell him and he just disregarded her statements. Yeah, maybe, but there was a lot of
I
people
mean,
up there. I don't know.
there
But I
are
know you were
people that don't
trying.
like having. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
I
I
mean,
think I
there are
have like
people
a.
that don't like it. when drunk people come up on panels or whatever, but I also have people tell me that they prefer it when I'm drunk. So, I mean, you can't satisfy everybody. There's just no possible way.
Yeah. But I have seen his craziness on panels.
All right. Actually, can you hold the fort for a second? I have to look at the
Okay,
text message my other guest sent me. I will be right back. I'll probably have to kick myself out for a second. I'm sorry.
okay. No worries.
Just read a bedtime story to the chat and put them to bed.
Right? Sleepy time stories. Mhm. I'm reading the chat right now. Yeah, and thank you, LB, for sticking up for me on that one. Because he went straight to Ryan's lying about things that you said that you never said, and then me, and all that would have done is like gave beef to both of us, but we're adult enough, we were cool with each other that we knew that didn't happen.
All right. I'm sorry about that. My my original guest is freaking out, so I don't think it's going to happen tonight. But I don't know. We might try again at
Sorry.
some point.
I'm sorry about that.
She. Oh no, it's not your fault. This has been like a while coming. We've actually done this before, but I think this is the first time that I actually got it scheduled before she decided not to, and I completely understand. Um, she's worried about the aftermath, but she has information, and yes, she has receipts. I can't screen share, so I can't put anything up, but she can. God damn it. Hey, hun. Like, can I give them a little bit and say who you are? Yeah, she's listening, but texting me back. LB wants to know if she can come up, Lisa.
I'm okay with that. Yeah,
All right, cool. I will get the link out there.
I like LB.
All right, cool. Yeah, I do too.
It's not up to me. It's your panel, right?
Well, she wanted to know if
You're
it was
being
okay with
respectful.
you, and
I know.
yeah, that's how I'm gonna run this
I
right now
know.
anyway. I might open it up to anybody later on, but just
That's
out of
fine.
respect for you, because I mean, okay, let's say hypothetically, let's say that Meow Meow wanted to come up right now and apologize. What would you say to that?
Um, I guess he can come up, but whatever he
He's
says,
not asking.
I
I'm
really
just
don't
saying
think.
hypothetically, but I'm just saying hypothetically he's not asking, but I would have my finger on the trigger at all times. So what's
Yeah.
up, LB? You're on PTSFM. What's going on?
What's PTSFM stand for?
Pulling the strings. My channel name, and then
Oh,
FM like on the radio.
okay. Hang on. I want to go look at some stuff real quick. I don't know if it's going to kick me off.
Okay. If it does, we'll bring you back up. Oh shit. I don't think I've ever seen Janice get mean before.
Janice? How you doing,
Yeah, she
Janice?
said she's gonna. Yeah, she.
Yeah, she's
I
my
don't think
big
I've ever
sis.
talked to her outside of here, but she
She's
seems cool to me.
hilarious. She's like a Rain Man with songs and music, and she's hilarious. I like her.
Hello?
Hey, what's up?
I'm going to leave this. I'm going to try and join on my laptop so I can. I
Okay.
want to be able to see my messages while I talk, and I need to be on two separate things. So I'll be back.
Okay. Well, if you need me to screen share, I can make that happen. So, I mean, I understand where people are coming from on Locksmith. I get it, but like, him taking down his channel, whatever, it's not going to stop that. What will help with some of it is if we like if we all if there's somebody that just doesn't need to be on fucking panels anymore, if we all cooperate together and just not let them up, I think that's not going to make anything perfect, and there's no good solution to this, but I think that would help.
Yeah.
What's
I
up,
mean,
LB?
if he was to come in and want it up,
Good solution to this,
I would just go down.
Am I echoing?
Yeah, you are.
See, this is why I don't use the computer. Hang on.
Try a headset. That's what they recommend.
I get it, Bill Smith. Like, he's playing the victim right now.
Try a headset. That's what they recommend.
I don't know how to hook anything to this laptop. It's my kid's computer. But I have all like my messages are on my phone.
Well, can you
Messages are on my phone.
Oh, that echo's got to go.
Yeah, I know. I'm
you
sorry. I'll go back to my phone. I'm done.
Well, can you try to connect both devices and then I'll let you screen share with the laptop while you talk on the phone?
Yeah, I mute YouTube on my laptop, but I keep it on stream.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that, but I'll try.
Okay. Yeah, you got to mute YouTube before you come on. Hey, no problem, LB. Take your time. We got no time constraints as far as I know.
I see what you're saying, Locksmith, but this guy, like, just last night, several times, sexually harassed me and went at me and threatened me. So him right now apologizing because of a meltdown, where's the meltdown? It was all accusations and lies. So right now, if he wants to apologize, that's on him, whatever makes him feel better. But I have no want or need to get to know him, this so-called good guy, some people are saying. To me, if I saw him on the street, I wouldn't want to be friends with him. Why should I have to on YouTube? When you walk into a store and if you see someone screaming at somebody, and I'm not going to throw the female card out here, a woman card, but if a man is screaming at a woman, are you just going to keep walking by? No, you probably tell that guy to shut up, or you would get management or somebody.
Hi.
Oh, okay, Locksmith. I think I'm reading some chat thinking it's pertaining to me, and it's not. I'm sorry. But I don't, this had nothing to do with you, Locksmith, and I don't agree with, you thinking you have to cancel your channel or panels because of this.
I especially don't get how somebody's holding Locksmith accountable for something that didn't even happen on his panel. That kind of...
They're mad because he lets me out on the panel. That's all it is, but it's not his fault at all.
No.
Okay, but Meow wasn't even on his panel. I understand where people are coming from.
I don't at all.
Well, no, as far, what I mean, as far as I don't mean blaming Locksmith. I mean in general. I mean, Meow's been on my panels, but I mean, it went okay. He didn't do anything fucked up. Just the kind of mouthy, crude jokes that I make right along, with him at the time. But when it comes to a personal attack and it's all about, it's about context. If it's meant to be mean, that's a whole different story. So I understand where people come from. Oh, you guys let him up on your panels and let him get away with shit, which is true. I've done it too. But when certain lines are crossed, and I get it, who decides? People say, "Oh, well, who decides? Where the line is?" I understand that, but on the inside, we all kind of know. we do know where the line
That's what I
is.
said
You
yesterday. I
know,
said Lisa doesn't participate in our like late night bullshit fuckery like
I have.
that.
I have in the
I've
past.
never seen you like participate in some of the really bad fuckery. Let me put it
Over the
that way.
summer. Over the summer I did, but now the kids are in school. I gotta be up at 6. No, I would be up at 3, 4 in the morning. Seeing it.
yes,
I
Nathaniel.
don't like. I'm not in it, creating it, the effery, but
Yeah,
most of
but
it's just funny
you're
trolling.
like a couple in the community, so you're not in there like making pervy jokes with people or none of that shit. Or maybe I wasn't there,
No,
but you're not, are you?
no. Like
I
I
can't
would be there
imagine that.
too.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I would see it and everything, and a lot of times it was just funny, I guess. But I didn't see a whole lot of malicious because I just joined in March, past March, so it was a little crazy when I came in, but not. I didn't see like a lot of malicious going after women sexually at all.
I mean, the few times I've been in some panels that got really crazy, it was like we were laughing our asses off the whole time. It wasn't like I didn't see the stream with him and you, but it sounds like it was like an angry malicious attack, not a joking funny thing like what I've participated in.
Yeah.
That's the thing. People. I bet people are outraged right now. Just imagine the irony of somebody coming on Bill Powell's stream talking about sexual harassment when I'm probably known as the biggest fucking pervert in here. But the thing is, it's about context. You know,
Yeah.
you gotta. If somebody's not about it, I don't say shit like that to them, and I certainly don't say it as a fucking way to. I don't know how to say this. As far as I remember, I've never done it like in a mean way to come at somebody.
No,
Like
we
I can
didn't
go
do
to JT Colfax and say, "Hey, brother, you want to let me fuck you in the ass?" And we joke around like that. But like, I wouldn't say that to fucking Lisa. You know what I mean? That would be a
Yeah,
no go.
that's how I felt about it. I was like, okay, this is way out of line, out of any realm I could imagine happening. And he's like, well, I don't even know her. I'm like, well, that's the point, dude. Like, you're out of line. And he just. So I do have my messages now on the other device. So.
I mean, many people try to tell him wrong, Lisa. Wrong, Lisa. You got the wrong person.
I'm a Lisa too, but I don't know if he knows
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, you told me before.
So the first message I got, and I've never even talked to him on Instagram. We weren't even like, he just added me to send me these messages. I don't know if he thought I was gonna like side with him or what. But the first message I got was, "This Lisa bitch is a lying piece of shit." And I said, "I don't know why you're starting shit with her over fake accounts. Her and her husband have been nothing but nice to me. I don't think they're bad people. I didn't see the stream, but she's not the one to go after." That's what I told him. And he said, "She dirty deleted her shit about me when Ed and Cat Eyes both apologized," which I'm not even sure what that's about. "And we moved on, but she lied." So he, like, in his drunk mind, really thinks you deleted this comment, which isn't even that big of a deal. I don't understand why he's so upset about a comment being deleted or whatever, but I wasn't at the stream. I
He
turned
can't
the
even say what
camera
the
on to
comment
show it, and
says.
it was gone, he said. He goes, "I wasn't expecting an apology, but she's lying and saying she wasn't in there, and she was." And I said, "How do you know it even was her? There's all these fake accounts. She's not like that. You're attacking the wrong one. Cat Eyes tagged her in the thing. Like, that's how you even got brought up in this." Because so he said she has videos on her channel. It wasn't an alt account. He 100% believes it was you. And he's trying to convince me to believe that. And I said, well, I don't know if she commented on the situation, but it was based off a fake account to begin with your name. I don't know. I wasn't at the stream, but who brought her there and tagged her in it, on something fake, it's just all over bullshit, basically, is what I'm telling him. He's mad. He says he knows it's you. He just wants you to admit that you deleted the comment. And then he's mad that Damone gave you a panel. And then I said, in Damone's panel, you said that it sounded like you did go there when Cat Eyes tagged you in the community post to begin with, and that the same fake account you said went after Bryden, right? Isn't that what you said?
Yeah, and I was telling her
But
that.
you were saying it was a fake account, not him.
Oh no,
Right.
I didn't even know that he was a suspect. I did not see that fake account even use Meow Meow's picture and claim it was Meow Meow. Um, I saw his tag name as a Mitch something, not Mitch Richmond. Don't get that mixed up. It's a deceased
Mitch
medium.
Hedberg, the comedian.
Yeah,
Mitch
a
Hedberg. Yeah.
comedian. And then a minute later, it changed to something else. That something else, which I don't even want to say because it's vile, went to my husband's account and said, "We are watching you." So I told Cat Eyes that because I was on Instagram messaging her like mad, like back and forth. We were trying to figure out who this is and get it away from my friend. We didn't want her to see it. She's hurting. So we're messaging like, oh my gosh, who is this guy? And she tagged me, and she doesn't remember if she tagged me because she wanted me to see who Ed thought it was. Because when she tagged me, that's the first time I heard of it. Now, I
So
have
you're not even
screenshots of it. I don't even think I said a thing on that post. She tagged me, I think, to show me who
what was
the
going on.
thought was. Two, I screenshotted that, and where's my comment? I did not remove it. I guess Ed can remove it. I'm not sure if any admin can
Yeah,
remove
I
it,
think that was
or
Damone's community post, right?
can Cat Eyes remove it? I don't know. I don't think Cat Eyes removed
Well,
it or
sometimes
Ed.
depending on what you say, it won't show up. It has to be approved regardless.
And if I said anything, and I will honestly say this, if I did say something, it was that troll account went into Bryden's account and said something. Because that's what I was talking to her about on Instagram.
Well, that's what I started saying because he was sending me messages while you guys were talking. That's what I said. I said she just said that Cat Eyes tagged her in something and on the shit about the fake account. I wasn't at the stream, so I don't know what happened there. She said she was tagged and commented on whatever Cat Eyes tagged her in, and she doesn't fuck around with this late night panel shit. She's not somebody you can joke with and call names like that and shit. I think this was a way big misunderstanding.
Yeah, and he couldn't tell me what I said. Okay, what was it? Hypothetically, if I
I don't
did
know.
say
He said it
something,
got
well,
deleted,
what
and
was
that's
it?
what he was so upset about.
He doesn't even
And
know
he
what I
couldn't tell
said.
me
It's not
either.
there. It's not there. I think he just made this up, and I don't know why he like put my face with cat eyes or something. I don't know. And okay, if I said something, what was it? Why didn't you respond to it then? Why are you waiting a
No,
week after?
I
He
have no
responded to
idea.
cat eyes. He responded to cat eyes' comment, talking crap. Why wouldn't he respond to me? Because it's not there. Like,
Well, then
I don't know what else to
he
say.
again said you deleted it and said I just wanted to message you because I was in Damone's stream saying he was wrong, and that's apparently why
Yeah.
he sent me this message. And I said, well, you got set off and you called her a bunch of nasty names. I don't know. I wasn't there. But now the new issue is you're talking nasty to her, and that's way worse than the deleted message. And that's really where it is now. Like whether there was a comment or not, that's like a minor issue compared to like his reaction was not equal to whatever he was upset about to begin with. That's how I feel anyway.
Yeah, like that. That's what I said too. Like,
Even if
okay,
there was a comment and it got deleted.
I removed a comment. Like, one, what did it say? And two, like, Is that how we treat people for removing a comment?
Yeah, exactly. That's how.
I
That
mean,
was kind of where I was getting at with him. Like,
if
dude,
some
you're.
and I never like I didn't think it was meow meow because the person, the bad troll account, I'm sub to. I don't just sub to I don't know, bad people. And now I could have mistaken somebody for being an actual person that I thought they were, like maybe a troll account, like use somebody's name and I sub to them. But when I looked at my friends list, Tiffany Belding is gone now, and Hebrew is gone now, and that account is there. Now Tiffany Belding could have just deleted her YouTube account and boom, it's gone. But I was friends with Hebrew way before all the crazy stuff
Well, I'm
that happened.
pretty sure Tiffany Building is a guy in reality. I think I know who
Yeah,
it is.
that's what I found out. They were using some photo from a maybe a Twitch or Twitter gamer account.
Yeah.
The
But
the
I
next
didn't know.
the next thing I said to him, I did actually ask him, "Do you know when she deleted this comment?" And he said it was there and then it was gone, and he still doesn't know what it was. So
Oh,
I mean, I don't know. I think he was really like, I don't know, drunk, but still,
confused.
you can't do that. You can't talk to people like that.
Yeah, at first he said it was on Pride Catcher Drama, and then Ed's, and then it went to Damone's. And it's like 10 minutes. He's trying to find this, and I'm sitting here like in the chat, messaging, or well, typing on my computer.
He said,
Because
"You
I told
lied."
him, I said, "Show me, please," because like I want to know who this person, pretended to be me. Then
I told him, I said, "I just know the situation has moved from deleting a comment to you calling her vile names." And his response was, "Just saying, if you ever have beef with me, you know how to talk to me directly," which I didn't until yesterday. I mean, she basically lied and I got triggered. That's what happened. Don't lie and you won't set me off, you know. But I mean, still way out of way different levels of what you should be
and
angry about.
he was going off on me before like he even went because I said, "Show me the receipt." Then like, come on, like this is ridiculous. If I said this, where? Show me. Like I want to see who's faking my account because I know what my handle name is. Like who's under it.
Well, it sounds like he just got pretty comfortable pretty quick being on panels. I just recently got familiar with Meow Meow because I haven't been watching panels near as much as I used to. Um, I think he got pretty comfortable thinking he had some kind of status he really doesn't. And then, like, you aren't up on panels ever, so he just didn't know who the hell you were and what kind of background and status you have in this community. So he was just trying to lie his way out of it, is what it sounds like to me. And it didn't fucking work because we know you.
Yeah, I just kept saying, "Oh, that bitch's mugshot and that bitch's picture and blah blah blah." And that's when Ryan was saying, "Oh, that's a little creepy. What are you studying her picture?"
Yeah, and then he did go to Ryan's, and I thought he was gonna just like move on and talk about other shit, and he instantly went into calling Lisa names again, which was horrible. And then he dropped off.
Yeah,
So
and then
I
he
don't
went
know.
over
He
to
was just like
Damone.
in yeah, he just wouldn't let it go, and he was stuck on whatever he's mad about, which I guess a deleted comment. And if you're that triggered over the deleted comment, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, and then what was I gonna say? Oh, he said I was a bitch for not going up on the panel explaining myself, but if you're getting sexually harassed and threatened, are you comfortable going up on a panel with two guys who are like laughing and mocking dicks in my face and stuff? Like, no, I'm not gonna go up there. No, I wasn't being respected. But
Well,
the
then
whole
somebody
thing is
said
like,
in the
oh,
comments that Ryan and him are friends, like outside of this, or maybe on YouTube. I don't know if
no
that's true
idea.
or not.
No, I have no clue.
But well, that's what
They
they were
were,
saying in the comments that Meow Meow and Ryan are like friends besides this shit.
yeah, Ryan and Sabby are dating. because they were both on my panel from the same device. They were obviously in the same room together. And then Ryan, I forget his last name, was also on, and they were talking like they know each other, but I don't really know. Yeah, I just don't know enough about either one of them because I just became aware of them like within the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I've only seen Meow around for like maybe a month at most. I don't know if he had a different name before or what.
I just remember the cat on a sushi roll. I just noticed the picture. Not really who he is, but it was like an hour in to that panel that I even joined. I saw the link on Discord. That's why I went in. I was like, "Oh, Sabby's got a panel, her first one. Sure, I'll join." Big mistake I made, right?
That was kind of, I kept saying to him, like, dude, you're not like reading where you are. You're not at Locksmith. You're not, in some free speech community, and you're not with people that you normally talk with. So you can't just talk to anybody that way wherever you are. That's not how life works. And there's repercussions for that, especially people you don't know nothing about.
True. That's true.
Yeah, what Matt said here.
I like what Matt.
Sometimes YouTube will hold the videos for approval and wait for yeah, that happens. And sometimes it takes YouTube like sometimes like you do a stream and shut it down and then it posts within 15 minutes. There are other times where it takes like a day and a half. I don't know why that is, but yeah.
Yeah, it's more of a YouTube issue than because even Bryden's streams, you don't see chat for a couple days.
Mhm.
But I mean, like this guy who said this Ryan guy, would he go to his mother and say it? Or how would she feel knowing her son said this? I don't think she would approve. And so, like, I'm expected to accept it, but no, if you wouldn't say it to your mother or your grandmother, why say it at all?
Yeah, I don't think if you don't have a familiarity with people, I don't think you should talk to them just any other way. You gotta at least have some kind of information on who they are and how they act.
Right. Yeah, dude, I say fucked up shit all the time and some people don't like it. But the
I
thing
have.
is, the stuff that I say crude things to, like the stuff that I say the really crude things to, these are people that I have regular conversations with. We talk on the phone all the time. Some of them have showed me their boobies. It
Yeah.
just kind of depends on who it is.
TMI, Bill.
I mean,
TMI.
it's just funny. Like on his Discord, I sent him some man boobs, like not even mine. He accepted it. You don't have to show your boobs, right? I was
Yeah,
gonna
I
send him
actually
the
have a
squirrel's
rule in
boob.
my Discord. I actually have a rule on my Discord where you have to show me your boobies, but it's just for verification purposes and nothing else. It's just so I know who you are.
I think some people don't understand your humor, Bill, and I don't know.
Oh, I
I
know.
do. It's funny, like
Well, I mean, that Discord is for people with our kind of sense of humor. I understand if people don't like it, and if you don't like it, you don't have to be there. But there aren't many places where you can talk, where you can have our kind of sense of humor and get away with it. You can get away with it in my Discord. Um, Obviously, we can't allow dick pics, but beyond that, pretty much anything goes.
I do not participate in Discord, so I'm totally lost on that.
I
It's
cat
just
eyes.
another social media.
I do have the screenshot um from last week. Apparently, where he says that I had said something, and there's nothing that I said. It's not there. So he claims that it's probably time stamped when I screenshotted it. Maybe I don't know, but I did not remove anything. It's just not there. What he's saying.
When I asked him, he acted like it was there, and he went to screenshot it, and it literally disappeared in front of his face. That was the way he said it. I was like, okay, I don't even know what to think anymore. But he still
Right?
didn't like know what it said, so I'm like, well, that's weird, if it was just there. I
Yeah,
don't
and
know.
Cat Eyes tried to tell him, like, no, I'm not really sure. And
All
I
right,
asked Damone,
I
and I'm
want
like,
to
did you see it? And he's like, no.
address something here real quick. Hey, 502 Underground Media. Koopa High believes that you have been blocked. Just saying, if you want to unblock him, because he's been trying to talk to you. All right, sorry, ladies, go ahead.
No, it's okay. I was just rambling. I'm reading chat and just trying to answer questions.
Yeah.
But I think the YouTube chat is like behind the StreamYard chat or vice versa. I don't know. Like, I don't mean to cut you guys off, but I think I have a delay for when like you start talking. Like, oops.
Well, you might. That happens.
Yeah,
You
see,
got you
Cat
gotta
Eyes like,
you gotta
believed
make
in it.
sure YouTube is paused, and then hit the link, because otherwise that happens.
Yeah.
But ladies and gentlemen, I am not gonna change my ways. I will. I haven't been getting fucked up here lately, but if I feel like getting fucked up and going on panel, I'm still gonna do it. I don't give a shit. People don't like it, they can not watch. I am not gonna. I've already been. There's been people all along that I won't allow on my panel for. Sometimes it's because I feel like people with obvious emotional issues are getting taken advantage of for content, and I don't want to do that. Fuck it, I'll just go ahead and name her because everybody knows. But Miranda was up here a couple of times, and I had people DMing me saying, "Bring her back up. I want to confront her for blah blah blah." I thought about it, but the girl is obviously disturbed, and I don't want to keep taking advantage of that. So I just didn't let it happen. I mean, yeah, I know it draws views and all that bullshit, but I don't care.
I see Lisa. Lisa said I didn't do. You're saying you didn't delete it, but did you ever comment on the thing you were tagged in?
I'm just assuming by what he said. But he's saying I did. So I'm like, okay.
You don't
Well,
even remember.
if I did, it wasn't like me saying anything bad about you.
Right.
You know,
And
the only
even
thing
whatever it was a bad situation. So if you said something bad, it wasn't even about him because it was a fake account to begin with. And
it was
that was
about,
kind of what I kept saying to him. Like, this is
yeah,
all started over some fuckery.
because even Cat Eyes agrees with me. Like, the thing that I did say to her was somebody went over to Bryden's account and mentioned something, and she's like, "Oh, really, Lisa? I didn't know that." And then she said
Well,
some
I'm
other
just
thing.
asking because I'm curious if there's like a fake
He
Lisa
said I
out
was
there.
arguing with her, and I'm like, "We weren't. What?" She tried to tell him, "No, we weren't arguing." Right? I mean, Cat Eyes. Damone said he didn't see it, and he always hits the heart button on everybody's comment. And he never hit a heart on any comment from me. He doesn't remember that. But he would remember if I said anything smack talk against Meow Meow. Like, when you remember something like that, like that would be so out of character for me. So that would be like maybe shocking to Damone. Like, what's Lisa on today? Like, because that's crazy. You think you remember something like that, but unless he can go into his YouTube, and I don't know if there's a way to look at activity, what people have done on, I don't know. You see, because I didn't say anything. She would have remembered because she said stuff on it. I was just going by like what he told me.
So you didn't even, she's saying you didn't even respond to the tag that she tagged you in? Is that what I'm
No,
reading?
we were on Instagram messaging each other that day trying to figure out who this doofus was.
No, I'm talking about the community post that she tagged you in. Did you actually ever
She
respond to
doesn't
that?
she doesn't
Or,
think so.
We don't know. Yeah.
I don't remember. He's saying I
That's what I
did. So
was
I'm
thinking.
like,
I was like, she might not even have been there. He might be totally lost and not even realize, and there was never a comment at all. I
that's
don't
what
know.
I'm
I didn't
saying.
see
Like,
it.
I gave the
So,
benefit of the doubt. I'm like, okay, if I said
but I
something,
was
show
like, I
me.
don't see her being nasty, and you don't talk to people like that over a deleted comment, regardless. When it's
Yeah.
all said and done, with the facts that are like undisputed or that are disputed along the way, at the end of the story, you still don't talk to her that way. That's like, I think, the biggest point of the story.
Yeah, thank you. I respect that because I mean
I
people have gone sideways
could
at me and I did not react that way.
not believe he reached out to me like I was gonna be like, yeah, she's a fucking bitch. I'm like,
I
what,
think
dude?
that
I'm
is
like, what
like
the fuck?
that is straight up classic narcissistical behavior, needing somebody on their side.
I was like, what? I'm like, no, you got the wrong one, man. Like, I'm not following that narrative at all. And then when I actually looked, I'm like, was I
Oh,
even friends with this guy? And I'm like, no, he literally added me just to send me that message. I'm like, well, shit. Okay, that was awkward.
That is strange. I don't know
Yeah.
how I would react to that. I'd be like, I don't know you.
I could go back to it, but now I'm looking at comments. But my first message was like, I was like, who the fuck is this? Who are you? Yeah, I didn't even know who he was. Like, oh, this is awkward as shit. Don't put me in all your bullshit, but I'm not siding with you.
Yeah, and he went on Ryan's panel like, oh, LB says that she apologized. What, dude? He left quick, didn't he? Were you there in Ryan's panel?
I was, yeah. I wasn't. He was trying to get me to come on, but I said, nah, man, I'm not coming up there.
He
I
left
came up
fast.
after he left, but I wasn't coming up with him. Because I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm not getting dragged into your shit, man. I'm not siding with you on this. I already said my piece on it. And you're wrong. You're wrong. I don't know what else to say. You're wrong. Whether there was a comment, whether it was deleted, whatever, none of that even matters to me. You're wrong at the end of the day. I didn't even have all the facts. I just knew like the bottom line about the name calling and bullshit. I'm like, no, no, just no.
the better guy. I guess it's just to clear the air about some things that are still going on. So I guess we're gonna still talk about it as long as it's brought up. Maybe I don't know what to tell you. I'm reading the chat.
mhm.
Yeah, Mitch Richmond. I agree with like doxing a pred behind the scenes to help a catcher. But I mean, their information is already there because they've given the name. Sometimes catchers just want to make sure that the name is matching up with a phone number or, an address that they give a decoy, if that's what you're asking.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, guys, this is not a this is not a, as far as I'm concerned, this is not a me against Locksmith or anybody else. He can run his channel however the fuck he wants, and I can run my channel however the fuck I want. We just have different ways of doing things. Our ways aren't the same, but I mean, this is not. People do not turn this into a fucking Locksmith versus Bill thing. I don't know why it's going that way, but I know I've missed a lot.
Yeah, I'm trying to read the comments. I don't know where that's from either.
Well, it's kind of that shit. People say that kind of shit to me, like privately and stuff, and that's not the fucking goal here. I went up on my own because I was actually kind of trying to pull away from all this shit, but it's fucking impossible. I've tried to have streams about, I'm like, hey guys, I want to talk about drama tonight. Never works, so I kind of gave up. So I guess I'm stuck in it. My choices are to either completely disappear, which I've done before, or just roll with it. And like I get bored sometimes, so I'll go live. Or like tonight, and every now and then people want me to go live for them. So, and they're just not comfortable going on other people's panels for whatever reason, and I don't know. I like to think every once in a while something good comes out of my channel, which is pretty rare. But at a minimum, I hope people are entertained and have a place to chat.
I made some friends on your channel, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, me too. Like I've had people come up and they just all happen to be female, which is okay with me. You know, that they've come up and there's been what, 6 or 7 of them. They're like, hey, I've never been on a panel before, but I feel like I can talk to you. And that is fucking awesome. It makes me feel great. And like, I still talk to them. So yeah, I have met a lot of cool people because of this. And I mean, that part is nice.
I personally will be very sad if Lock stops doing panels because I feel like that's a place I'm able to speak also. Just chat in general. I feel like I don't think it's as bad as people are trying to make it out to be, you know. And Locke doesn't go along with people that are pieces of shit either. So I've never seen him do that.
Yeah.
Different people have different rights around here. I know what you're getting at, Locke, and I understand why you feel that way, but I mean, it's about, like we were talking about, it's about context. Like I can go to JT Colfax and say, hey man, you want to suck a little dick? I happen to have a little dick. And I mean, it's cool, but like I wouldn't go to like Lisa and say that, one, because she don't act like that, and two, she got an old man that probably make the drive to kick my ass, you know? So, I mean, it's about context and about who you're talking to.
Yeah, Brian sure isn't happy about all that.
Oh, I bet not.
But he wanted to talk crap to my husband too, and he wanted to talk crap about my friend Kid Nurse. You know, call him a bitch too for saying,
Did he really?
you know, got the wrong person. You know, nobody can tell him that I'm not that way. How he was thinking, or they were just, you know, attacking.
Yeah, what other channel can you go to and be measured for a ball gag? Go ahead, name one. I'll wait.
I think that was the first thing you ever said to me in chat, though, and I was severely offended at the time. I'm not gonna lie.
Were you really?
Yeah, a little bit.
Was it in my chat or somebody else's?
I was in chat. You said it on the stream. I was like,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm out of here.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
pretty
I just
common.
had to watch for a while, and I was like, all right, this dude just is off his
I kind of
rocker. That's what he
assumed
does. And then I had to
assume that
accept it.
anybody in my chat, I assume, it kind of depends on what you would have said beforehand or whatever, but
I think I said something like, why are you, I think you were talking about ball gags for sale or on sale. I don't know, something about ball gags. And I was like, why would you talk about that in this community? You're like, you sound like you need to be measured for a ball gag. And I was like, holy shit, I gotta go.
oh yeah, okay. If I felt like you were coming at me, yeah, I would have. We'll see what she's made
It was
of.
literally like the first time I ever came into one of your chats, and I was like, oh God, what did I walk into? And then I watched for a long time. I'm like, okay, this is just what he does all the time.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
right. I'm not gonna take it personally anymore. I get it. I know people like that.
See, I also might have assumed that you were a troll account because like I have a lot of people that come at me with troll accounts, and I probably, because your name is just LB, I probably assumed that it was a troll account. So
okay, long time ago.
Yeah, I probably assumed you were just sniping at me, so I mouthed off back.
Yeah, that's all right.
Sorry.
I observed for quite a while after that, and I didn't say shit for a long time. I was like, all right.
I have that effect on women.
Yeah. You know well, that's the thing. You got to know what you're dealing with and where you're going. And I for sure did not know what I was dealing with or where I was going that night, apparently. But in general, on YouTube, I've learned different places for different things. All the chats are different. All the people that run them are different. The way you act in them has to be according to whatever's going on there. That's what it is.
Well, yeah, there are people. It's happened a bunch. People are like, "Hey, will you come on my channel or on my podcast?" But and some of them are like, "Just be you." And the thing is, when somebody tells me to just be me, then I don't know how to act. I get quiet. I'm like, "Okay, how would I be acting right now?" So I'm just sitting there thinking, "Okay, how should I act when I'm supposed to be acting like myself and I don't know how?" And then there are other times they're like, "Hey, we just want your knowledge on whatever. Just don't make any ball gag jokes," and I can do that. You know, and
Well, it was
people seem to,
it's
and
your
it's
stream, so I was like, okay. I literally just left after you said it, but I did come back and I watched a bunch of streams after that. I was like, all right, he just does this. This is just what he does. So then
yeah.
it was like, okay, he's not really just attacking me. This is just who he is. So
Yeah, no, I don't like I don't remember that specifically because I've said it so much. But
yeah,
yeah,
I'm sure. No, I'm not. I didn't figure you
it,
would, but
if I felt like you were coming at me,
that's
then
how I ended up here.
yeah. Why is this a thing? It's like I don't feel like I don't think it's like me against people are turning it into, and I don't know why I don't know why people are why is this a thing? Why is this me against Locksmith? I don't want it to be that way. I'm not in competition with anybody. I do my own thing. People can come in, and if they want to be here, they'll be here. If they don't, they won't. I don't know why this is a. I am not in competition with anybody at all.
I do not understand why people are attacking Locksmith at all. I just don't get that. I don't get where that's coming from. It wasn't even on his stream, and whoever's stream it was on, it's still not their fault that somebody spouts off and acts like an idiot. You know, she didn't
Yeah, I
she
mean, if he's
didn't she shut it down when it got like crazy. From I didn't watch it, but I was told that it got shut down when this all spouted off. Or no?
yeah, I didn't see it either. I've heard about it from a bunch of people. So what's going
Yeah.
on, Nathan?
Can
Nathan, if you're speaking, we can't hear you. I like your sense of humor, though.
He's got a bunch of those jokes that come out of like a middle school joke book. It's wonderful.
Yeah, I like him.
They're funny.
He's funny. I like Nathaniel.
Yeah.
I'm
Like
still
everything will be
mentally
serious,
15.
and then he'll be like throwing a joke. So,
Yeah, they're like my daughter's in middle school and she gets those things out of the library, those joke books. And I'm like, these are like what he says, you know, like those little
yeah, I
tidbits.
repeat my son's jokes from when he was a kid. It's hilarious.
Yeah. I'm still trying to read this chat.
Okay, I'm gonna address this too while I'm getting hated on. Bick, Australia is a long way away from the United States, and I couldn't afford UPS, so I gave a guy $50 with a canoe. That was in September. You ought to be getting it anytime.
Oh, Jesus. What Warbot says he's going to do. Yeah, but Locke's folding to the pressure. He thinks like the community is against him or something. I don't know. I didn't see that in his comments. I saw a lot of support in his community post. I saw like 2 comments that were like, yeah, you're not taking care of shit, but the other 14 were all in support.
Okay, I'm lost when it comes to that, but like
What about
even if Locksmith's channel was the only problem we have, it's not even if he stopped it wouldn't solve itself in a week anyway. You know what I mean? I don't know,
look, he
dude.
stopped
If
for
you need
12
some,
hours and Ed had a 12-hour stream after that. Look where it went. It didn't go away, it just migrated.
I went. I was in Ed's in and out, and I kept pushing mine back because I didn't want to step on his. But it came to the point where the one I originally made it for, she's like, I'm not gonna go if you can't, but she's not up here anyway, so I don't know. And nothing, no offense to her, she's scared to death because she knows after this that people are gonna come at her. So I understand, and I mean, if she decides not to do it at all, I get it. That's fine. But she had a full blown panic attack earlier today because of this. So I'm not twisting her arm, but I just kind of thought maybe if I went ahead and scheduled it, it might. Um, I don't know. It's up to her. I'm not going to be mad if she don't come on, but and that's something else that I don't like about the community, as we call it, is um, it seems like you either got to be there are two sides. Like there's a hard line drawn, and like I don't like that. I mean, we've seen what happens to people. I even hate to say from the other side, if they come over and make friends with us, then fucking they lose their wrenches, or the rest of them attack them or cancel them out or whatever. I don't like that shit. You know what I mean?
I'm still
And
getting
it just
attacked, and I never even had a wrench there. I think those are
it,
just the trolls that do that. There's only a couple people that do that to me though, and it's not like the general consensus. Most people, I've talked back and forth for a long time, and I was never anybody there. I'm not anybody here. I'm just socializing everywhere. But there are a few trolls that if they see your name there, that's it, and they're gonna talk shit if they see you. And I think it's just they just want to troll. I think that's it.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I'm not staying too long because I was just on the other one. But yeah, Bill, next time I'm like, cut. I mean, just go live. It doesn't matter. I mean, I don't
all right.
mind
It's just
unless
a
you like
matter.
undercut me like when I'm on. You know what I mean? I like
No, I wouldn't ever do that on
by that
purpose.
time it's by the time it's like 2 hours long. I mean, that's courtesy. I mean, on my part at that point. You can go. I mean, I would go live. I would probably. I'm just saying, I would do the same thing. You know what I mean? So,
No, I understand. Like if I was just
like, I
going
wouldn't
live
keep
to
on
go live,
pushing
I
shit
I
back.
wouldn't
No, yeah,
I
exactly.
wouldn't have done it. But I had to schedule with somebody, so and
No,
she
yeah,
was
that's cool.
freaking out anyway, so that was part of that was a part of another reason why I pushed it back a couple of times. But um, yeah, I did just out of courtesy. Like I won't go live if I know one of you guys are live.
God damn it, Nevaeh, I forgot. Okay, I'll do that like here in a minute. I could have sworn I did the other day.
I mean, there's just with this whole thing, there's just no way to make it. It is not possible to make everybody happy. You're not going to do it. There are people that don't like me or don't like my channel, which I completely understand because I am an asshole. But they like Locke, so they go there and chill out in the chat or whatever. Um, it's like having two different bars. Locke has a nice, classy blues bar, and I've got a dive bar. Just people can kind of choose what they want, and one shouldn't have to close to satisfy the other. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just don't want this to be another fucking Bill versus Locksmith thing. That shit sucks.
Why? Because I don't go to my band list all the time, Nevaeh, but I'll do that right now. Um,
Oh man, I am so far behind on the chat. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not neglect. Well, I am neglecting you, but not on purpose. Oh gosh. Now who's going after Jenny? Man. Oh god. The natives are restless today. Oh fuck. Are you guys still there, or is my headset fucked up again?
I'm here. I was on mute.
Yeah, I'm on mute
Okay,
too.
cool.
Sorry.
I'm just
Doing something.
checking. I'm just checking. Yeah, I don't like yeah, just checking it out. Make sure, because that happens sometimes. Like I'll blab this whole monologue and I'm thinking, hey, I said that very well. And then come to find out nobody fucking heard it.
Right? It was crickets for a second there.
Ooh. All right, FM. I got the hot tub ready. And believe me, where I'm at, we need the hot tub tonight. It's freaking like 20 degrees here and windy.
You need that jacket that Home Depot has that it's heated up on the inside.
I tell
It's
you,
probably expensive though.
I don't know. Tori, she's such a sweetheart. She sending me a care package, and part of it is a heated sleeping bag. So I can't wait
Nice.
to. Yeah, I mean yeah, she's being a real sweetheart to me.
That's nice. Yeah, I saw gloves.
So when it gets here, I'll have.
Thermos.
Oh, I'm not. Hold on, JFK. Yeah, I mean I'm outside, but I'm not. Well, here I'll fucking show you. Give me a second. Let me get some light on here. You can't really see, but yeah, I got like I'm in shelter. Like I'm not. I don't have any heat where I'm at, but I'm not like out in the wind. So, and I'm dressed fucking. I'm dressed very warm. Trust me, I'm fine. Here, I'll show you these. Hang on, I gotta find some light. Hold on. Come on, there we go. I'll show you guys these big ass boots I'm wearing. It's a light. No, can't see. Fuck, sorry. I don't know if you guys can see my boots or not, but these are called Mickey Mouse boots. Oh, they're actually for jumping out of airplanes. You can't see the writing. Hold on. Let me find a light. Give me a second. Anyway, these are called Mickey Mouse boots. They're military. These are actually made so you can jump out of an airplane in freezing weather. So they do keep my feet warm. And I can't find my light. What the hell? I don't know if you
Is
guys
it
can
cold?
see it or not, but
Is it like
these are
naturally cold when you jump out of an airplane, or is that
Well,
just if you're jumping
um,
out? No.
if you're like in the summertime, you can jump in a t-shirt and shorts. Really, it depends on how. Like if you're going real fucking high, it is pretty cold up there. I don't
Yeah,
remember
that's
how
what
many
I think.
degrees for how many thousand feet, but um, yeah. But like in the summertime, if you're, I don't know, I think in the summer the highest I ever jumped was like 15 or 13,000 feet. And I don't wear shorts, but I mean you could wear shorts because you're not really up that high for very long.
I think I learn like 3 fun facts off of this community every week. It's interesting.
Me too. I learned you gotta shave your legs all the time.
Oh yeah, you always want to. Well, I'm not going to tell you what I shave, but tell you what, I miss jumping out of airplanes. That's a blast. People, if you have the opportunity, I suggest you go do it. But I will warn you, like if you like roller coasters and stuff, after you jump out of an airplane, roller coasters won't feel the same. Oh, yes, JFK. I maintain a nice and tidy thingy down there area because you never know when you're gonna have to take the random dick pic. Well, yeah, if you're afraid of heights, you might not want to jump out of an airplane. I tell you what, the way I started doing it at first is like I wanted to do it for a long time, and I found a place pretty close to us, and I said, "Hey, if I can get a bunch of people, can we all get a discount?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure." So I got a bunch of people. I had like 12 people at first. I think at the end, only like 4 of us wound up jumping because all the other guys chickened out. But like when we were on ground, you have to take an 8-hour class before you can actually jump. If you're going to jump by yourself, if you're tandem jumping, you don't have to take that class. But I got a problem with having some other dude strapped to my ass. You know what I mean? It's okay if you meet in a bar or whatever, but jumping out of an airplane, I'm not good with it. And so you got to take this ground school, and the instructor's like, "Hey, let's go watch these professional skydivers come down." So we go outside, and these guys are doing their S turns and setting their brakes and stuff. And this one dude got fancy, got his parachute sideways, so he lost all of his air, and that motherfucker slammed face first into a tree at 60 miles an hour and paralyzed his ass. So we saw that before we even got in an airplane. And then after my very first jump, the plane landed, pulled up to get gas. They shut the plane off. And then when they went to restart the plane, it wouldn't start. So there was a lot of bad juju when I first got started, but I did it anyway. Yes, Tommy's nonprofit guy, I am definitely a top.
You say you're a top?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I don't know if you were saying you're a thought or a tot. It came out kind of odd.
Top. I am a top.
Men and women?
Well, I mean, $20 is $20, right?
Yeah, I hear you. Times are rough. New York Creep says, "Bill, I'm going to join you. I'm going to get naked."
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to join.
Oh, that should be fun.
Hell yeah, Bill Smith. I'll take it any way I can get it, man.
Towards the end of all the bullshit messages I got from, what's his face there? It's a cat guy. He's like, "Oh, so can I still come for fruit snacks?" I'm like, "Dude, yeah, you got to go though. Like, we'll send you out. We'll send you out the door with a whole box of fruit snacks." It was a very fucking awkward encounter. I wasn't prepared for it, I guess. Usually most of my encounters I jump into on my own. That one came to me.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. When you're on a panel, you never know what you're gonna get.
If I get on a panel, I'm prepared for the bullshit, but I wasn't on a panel. So, and I didn't even know about the whole situation when it happened.
Oh, I got you. I mean, yeah, I remember something about fruit snacks when you guys were on my panel before.
Yeah. I think I showed you guys my snack cabinets.
Mm-hmm. So, all right, I got to check this text message real quick.
All right, guys. So let's
Oh,
settle this argument. Flats or drummies?
Oh, I love them both. Do you guys have like buffalo wings in other parts of the country? Like I'm in Buffalo, New York. We have the best wings in America.
Oh, we have both here.
They sell like wings with bones in them at your pizza shops.
Oh yeah.
Oh
And
yeah.
Buffalo Wild Wings, but I don't like anything with like cooked with a bone. I'd rather have boneless.
Oh no, I gotta have the bone. I lived in
So
Maryland for a few years in Baltimore, and they didn't sell like wings with bones in them at any pizza shop. It was the worst. Like holy cow, man. In Buffalo, New York, though, we literally have the best wings in the country. Just saying. And we have the Bills, who are the shit these days.
yeah, I like me some wings.
When I lived in Baltimore, you know where the best place you could buy wings was? At Walmart, out of the glass case. It was like the only place you could find wings with bones in them that were like halfway decent. Or we used to go to a farmer's market and buy them raw and cook them ourselves. But you could not buy them from a pizza shop like you can up here. You know, it was very strange when I first moved down there.
Oh, we have live chickens, so I get fresh eggs and fresh chickens at will.
Yeah, but do you like cut them up for your own buffalo wings?
I haven't made buffalo wings, but yeah, we butcher chickens.
Yeah, they had an Amish market like close to Baltimore I used to go to, and they would sell like raw wings. The Amish did, and that was like the best wings we ever got. But Walmart, that shit in the case, I was shocked. I'm like, damn, this is the best Baltimore's got. I mean, for what I was used to, though. I mean, I grew up here, so I never knew there were places that didn't have wings with bones in them, I guess.
it's like unreal for the
Well, I
price of
mean,
eggs right now.
It's
you
unreal.
know, you
What?
can just
Wait, say it
go ahead,
again,
Lisa.
Lisa.
Oh, the price of eggs. I went to go buy like 18 eggs. It was like $7. I might as well just get some chickens.
Oh my God, yes. The freaking grocery store is ridiculous as fuck. Everything in the grocery store is crazy. You spend like 2, 3 times as much to buy your normal shopping stuff. Can you imagine what my snack cabinets cost? Oh my God, it's freaking outrageous.
You guys know something weird, and if I can ever get it at the right time, I'll make a video. But when chickens lay eggs, the shells are not hard. The eggs don't come out that shape. I mean, they do, but they're elongated. So if you can catch them like right when they come out, like if you grab like a metal ring or something and put it around the egg and like let it form, and then you cut the ring off, the egg will have that shape in it. And yeah, it's pretty weird, but I might want to do some like Christmas cookie cutters, like put them in, like if I could get the right size, put the eggs in a cookie cutter and let them form up that way, and see if I can get like Christmas tree shaped eggs or some shit.
My son, he's 3 and he has autism, and he learned about cracking the eggs in the fridge one time. So every time I buy eggs now, I have to hard boil the whole dozen, like as soon as I buy
Oh
them.
wow.
Yeah, and he'll take them out and crack the shells on them and shit. Now I just don't care. But for a while, he was like throwing eggs on my floor every time he could get out of my sight. It was out of control.
Well, you know you can put a lock on the refrigerator, right?
No, I don't know. I didn't know I could put a lock on it.
Yeah.
Would I have to
I
like
mean, if you
drill?
don't,
Would I have to drill like some shit into it? Because I rent, so I can't do that.
well, you can. I don't know about the rent thing, but like you can just take some, like a two-part epoxy, pick your choice, and just epoxy it there. You don't have to glue it, or I mean, I'm sorry, you don't have to drill. You don't want to drill into a refrigerator anyway.
Right.
Um, but yeah, you can just epoxy it there. And as far as when you move out, I don't know. I just depends on how rough your kids are. Maybe just put a little bit of epoxy in there that you can chisel off
I mean, I've
when
been
you get
here
ready to
5
move. I
years.
don't know.
The place is pretty nice for me being here 5 years. I don't think I have a huge deposit on this apartment, so they might take it all anyway for like carpet and paint. But other than
Mhm.
that, I really haven't ruined anything in the house. But yeah,
Right.
I don't know.
Well,
I
I don't.
just it was like I don't know. He gets like stuck on things, because the autism like. And once he realized what an egg did when he broke it, every time he opened the fridge, he went right for the eggs. And then I hard boiled him one time, and I was like, oh shit, okay, we're solving this problem. So now I just hard boil a whole dozen when I buy them. Just seems easier than fighting about it. Got to pick your battles sometimes with kids.
Yeah.
What
All
happened next?
right. Well, my other guest has decided she doesn't want to do it tonight, so um, I'm not going to twist her arm. I'll just leave the offer open because, like, when she shows what she's got to show, then she's probably going to have people come after her. So I understand. I don't want you to go through anything you're not ready for.
Damone's going on piano strike too, he said. Jesus Christ, what are we all going to do at midnight?
Come on, guys. You can't leave this all up to me. I was actually thinking, like, before all this popped up, I was thinking about taking a long break from YouTube myself. And I wouldn't have gone live tonight if it wasn't for, other people wanting to come on. But
Okay, one pleading out
uh,
there for Damone or Locke or whoever. I need panels at night. This is my free time for my children, and I need panels. God damn it!
yeah, people just need a place to chat. I mean, most of the time they don't even care what's being talked about.
Right.
They just want a place to
Socialize.
yeah. And guys, like I have the free version of what's it called, StreamYard. So I only get 20 hours a month. So and I don't have the patience to do like 6 hour or 10 hour streams. I can't do it. It ain't happening.
I know
So
you
y'all
were
can't leave me
ready to
alone up
cuss us
here.
all out the other night. I think we had to leave quick.
Well, no, that was because I had a kind of an emergency. Like I got a text, or I think it was a text, and somebody's like, "Hey, I need you right now." So I was like, "Oh, I'm out of here."
Oh, it was like 5 in the morning. You were like, okay, well, I haven't yelled yet, but I'm about to. And I'm like, all right, we gotta go, guys. That was that. It was
Well,
fine. I
as
appreciate the
far
couple hours we had.
as far as the yelling goes, I mean, people actually request that. I've had people. I don't know why people like my voice, but um, like people have had asked me to yell "fuck you," but when I do it, if I'm actually pissed about something, it comes across more authentic, of course. But when I try to fake like I'm mad, it doesn't work. I can't remember who it was, but somebody said they were making a ringtone of me saying "fuck you" or something.
I wear earphones or earbuds, so I don't appreciate yelling. But
I
anyway,
understand that.
all right, that's it. I'm out of here. I appreciate you letting me up. Lisa, I love you. I think you and Brian are the best.
Thank
And
you.
I'm out.
Alrighty, take care.
All right,
Love you
I
too.
appreciate you for coming on. Thank you, Obi. All right, unless somebody else has something they want to talk about. I think I'm probably going to hang this up pretty soon. But yeah, Lisa is a good person. She has a long history of being a good person in the community. And I don't believe for 1 minute the shit that Meow Meow was saying about her.
Thank you. It's crazy. All right, I'll step down and thank you for having me up and letting me talk. And
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for coming on and filling me in on what happened. Because, like I said, I didn't see any of that firsthand, but I've heard about it a lot. And
if I can
most
figure
of it
out
was
a way
pretty
to send
consistent.
it to
But
you, it's a big file. Like I split it in 3 different videos, but
mhm.
it's just so big I can't send it. Maybe I can email, but I do have it.
Girls tell me that all the time.
All right. On that note, I'll hop down and chat.
All right. Well, thank you for coming on. All right. If no, oh shit. Okay, Damone, I'll get you a link. I don't have Nightbot because Nightbot has something against me. Hold on. I'll get you a link. Oh, Janice, you're breaking my heart, honey. Good night, JFK. Damone, you were on PTS FM. How are you doing today?
Panel strike. Panel strike.
Panel
Panel
strike.
strike.
Panel
Panel
strike.
strike.
Who's with me? Oh, you fucker, you jumped off. Okay, here's the deal, though. If we all go on a panel strike, that's going to leave the area open. Somebody else will start doing panels. And there are too damn many of us already. And I mean, not that I don't, anybody that wants to start a channel, I completely encourage that. Um, but there's too damn many of us already. That's why I think about hanging it up all the time, just kind of getting out of the way. But I don't know. I get way more encouragement than I do hate, both in DMs and in the chat. So I don't know. Sometimes I feel, hey, my stash is here. All right. I miss my stash. Yeah, guys. See, if we all go on a panel, like I am not fucking gonna fill in for anybody else. I'm not doing it. I can't. But if we leave that void open, somebody will start it, and it's gonna be somebody worse than us. I can guarantee it. If you can imagine that. I don't disagree, Mitch. The panel scene can use some new blood. I don't disagree. The problem is not all new blood is good blood. And granted, we already have a lot of bad blood, so I don't know. At this point, I'm rambling. Well, thank you, Kitty Kitty, but I will deny that to the very end. I am not a good dude. Yeah, Damone, you paid for the upgrade. Now you want to strike. Come on, man. You ain't gonna strike. Yeah, something that's weird. I like I didn't know that Sabby had a channel, but once I was made aware of it, I went and subscribed, and I was like her 13th or 14th, something like that. I thought you had to have 50 to go live on YouTube, but maybe they changed, or obviously they changed that. So I don't know. You didn't panel, just push buttons when needed. I got you. Sorry, guys, I'm reading the chat here. All right. Last call for anybody who wants to come up with bullshit, because I feel, God damn it, press the wrong button. I know that I'm boring the shit out of you guys, and I don't want to waste your time. So, even though I know you just want to place the bullshit with each other in chat, so there it is, one last time. Yes, JFK, you did hear the Zippo. If you're lucky, you'll hear my zipper. I am done, LB. I just got caught up in the chat. I'm sorry. That happens. I mean, I can feel like total dog shit, like just be really down and depressed. And for some reason, I'll press that button to go live, and um, yeah, bullshitting with you guys helped me feel better. Especially my man Damone. And why do you have a shirt on?
Panel strike.
You bastard. All right, y'all. Appreciate you for coming. And guys, I don't know what's going on exactly, but don't turn this into a panel versus panel thing. None of us is any better than the other one. We're just different. We just have different ways of running things. That's all. I do not want a fucking panel war with anybody. I'm sick of that shit. All right, y'all. Take it easy and stay naked.